Hello and welcome back. This is Camera 11 here, bringing you part 2 to the Thaumcraft 4 mod spotlight. I have run around and I have gotten a few new aspects learned. So Vinculum, Vitreous, Vacuous, Tempestus, Saxon. Some of them was doing the thing how you combine them and you get another one. So like that might work. No. So let's see if I can quick anyway, that's how I did a fair bit. So anything to learn from that? No. Nope. Let's have a look and see if we can learn something from this. Yes, we can. So we've learned alumentum. Now we have to try to get this two connected. So I could probably just do this with the one rune, but it's active. So let's deactivate it. And reactivate. There we go. I just discovered alumentum. So it's actually pretty easy to research things. I just did one in like 2 seconds flat. So now there's a new thing in alchemy and alumentum. So we can do cold, ignis, perdita, and potentia, and that makes alumentum. So it's pretty much the same thing as the nitrile that I showed you. Now, wow, look at this thing. The hell is this? Seems to be some sort of taint monster. Oh, and look, there's been a chicken that's been infected by taint. See, if I was in survival mode, there'd be all sorts of different things that I have to worry about. I have to worry about the chickens. I have to worry about these things up here. Oh, go away, chicken. I have to worry about the ground. Everything in this biome is like just out against me. So I nearly died then. But wow, look at that. It's spread quite a fair bit, and there's these taint monsters springing out of the ground, and chickens getting infected, and I haven't seen any sheep being infected yet, but none of them have been in the taint yet. But that's pretty wow. Wow. So yeah, I've just gone ahead and scanned a whole heap of things. I still can't scan a few things, but yeah. So let's go fill our wand up, because as you can see at the top left hand corner there is this thing, and well, there's spaces there, and so I guess, well, at least I presumed when I first saw Thaumcraft thingy, was that you have to fill something up with, and that goes there. And yes, there is actually. This is an aura node. Now there's no V. Well, yes, there is V. There's no. What was the thing in Thaumcraft 3? No, actually, I think he was talking about removing that, but he kept it in there. But you can actually research it, which I've already done. And you can also, if I go in, I think it would work in survival, I think, but I just want to make sure. And I had probably best heal myself, so let's. Well, that didn't work. Okay, let's just quickly do this, and let's get a potion of healing. So that will do. And then the chicken attacks me. Stupid chicken. I'm just doing creative mode. So we just do this, and it saps it out and puts it into the wand. Now the wand, as you can see in the top left hand corner, it actually shows in the thing how much of the aspects are in the wand, and once it's filled, it doesn't do it anymore. Now, different wands can hold different amounts of things, and it actually comes up with a tooltip saying that is how much is in there. So 25 air and 25 ignis. So that's the limit of. So when you're crafting in that table, that's the limit of how much it has in the wand. And as well, because I said that, yeah, you need aspects to craft certain things. And so it also, this wand comes at 105% V cost. So, and these will actually slowly regenerate over time if you don't completely sap the thing. If you leave at least one of each aspect in there, it will keep. It would just refill itself, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it. So I actually happen to know about these two. I found them in between when I was. And if it doesn't have to drain, it won't drain. I actually found these while I was in between episodes. So they're the only two that I know of at the moment. But let's have a look and see if there's anything we can do with the wands. Well, I think it's mainly just have to research a couple of things. I don't think item great, no. I'm just trying to find something that you need to use the wand for to create. I know that you do need that for the goggles of revealing, so I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's try and research something. Okay, gunpowder. Okay, well, it's a more of an advanced one, at least, so I can show you guys how some of this works. So you have to kind of get some things out of the way. Of course, they're active, but want to move you to that. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, and so I probably want to get. Well, I don't have enough runes to be able to make it work because, oops. Yeah. Oh, well, I might as well just do this. That should work then. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, because there must be something else that I need. So let's have a look. Let's entropy. That seems to be the other thing that I need. So entropy and Ignis. So let's deactivate this. Okay, so they have to be one block apart, one thingy apart. Okay, and reactivate. Okay, so that didn't work as I expected it to. Okay, well, let's... I actually haven't done one this complicated before. So I'm just going to work it out quickly. So there's a block difference there. And if I have one there, it should light that up. And it has to actually go in one line. It can't... This one can't shoot off there and shoot there. It has to go in one complete line. So if I just deactivate entropy, oops, and do that, and reactivate it, there we go. And so I have to go up here now. So I have to get rid of this out of the way. Okay. And then I have to make it go, so let's just deactivate you. That might work. No. Oh yes, because it has to go on a continuous line, doesn't it? So let's get a few of these out of the way. It's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now let's deactivate entropy. And now this has to go over to this, so let's reactivate. And as you can tell, when you use it to deactivate and activate certain things, it uses one. Now, you can't have a loop in a corner like that. It has to be one continuous line. So, yes. Okay, so this looks good. I have to try and get this fella over. Here, I guess. That would work. And think this will work. Go to 1 block or 2 blocks, but yeah, that should work. And then this should work. Ooh, so I'm just missing one little space here. How can I do that? Let's try this. Oh, I'm actually going to need some more fire as well. And then, okay, so what has fire in it? There we go, I got a little bit more fire. So let's reactivate it, and oh, not quite. Nearly, but nearly. How can I do this? I wonder if doing this would work. Yep, there we go. And so I've curved it round and made it discovery for gunpowder. So I think that, wow, it took me 11 minutes just to do one discovery. Well, I did go and show you how to put the aspects into your wand and stuff. But let's have a look at how you create. I think you need, yeah, you do that in the Crucible again, don't you? I'm gonna try and get research for for the something that I can use in the arcane table there, that thing. And also each time that you use your scribing tools, so like activate or deactivate a thing, or if you copy them, or no, not copy them, but like merge them together, or just anything that requires you to press either one of these two buttons, it uses a bit of durability on that. And what you do is you just put the scribing tools next to the ink sac and it refills. So let's have a look and see if there's anything. There we go. Arcane Levitator. This is what I need. So I'm pretty sure that you need that table to make this. So this is good. So let's just get some runes out of the way. Okay. Okay, so let's... Oh, I can't move activated runes. Okay. Okay, so we got that. And I've actually run out of runes, plus I've run out of air, but that's alright. I don't think I'm going to need any more for this research. But there's something else in an Arcane Levitator. What might it be? Probably motors, and it is. The bad thing is I don't have any more motors. Well, I can just create more motors. So let's go here. And I can't because I don't have any air. How can I get air? Well, let's just get something that has air in it. Piston, maybe? I actually don't know. Here we go. Okay, and I also got the research points for Prey Tatio. And order. Okay, so let's deactivate it. Ah, dang it. Doesn't work like that. That's alright. So I'm gonna have to get some more air. 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 The infused stone would work. And what was the one that I had put with it? It was... I'll quickly research it. It was Motus, and I needed order. Do I have order? What does order look like? Okay. Okay, so let's get a bit of order going on. Okay. And let's merge that with air. And oh, I don't want it connecting like that, so I can just bring a rune across, and there we go. I've got the arcane levitator. That was pretty cool, little mini game. So I've learnt that, and now when I go into here, it has an artifice. Make the arcane levitator. So I need the arcane workbench. This is exactly what I wanted. So let's do this. Let me just check how long. Okay, we can just do this. Sweet. So I'm going to need 4 great wood logs. I remember a night ore. 2 iron, earth, and air. Air, and 2 iron. Okay, so what you do is you can go, ooh, do I have what I need for the... Oh, I don't have terra. I need some terra. How much actually do I need? 5. Well, I can just show you what happens. So you can go air shard, earth shard, iron, night ore, and great wood logs, and it comes up over here saying this is the aspects that I need. So you put your wand in here and see how it's come up saying, oh, I actually have insufficient these because I don't have enough terra. And actually, instead of using 10, it uses 10.5 because of the 105% fee cost. So let's just okay, let's have a look. That's not what I wanted. There we go, that's what I want. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm draining. So I can just drain this. Of course, it's creative mode only to do this. But now when I put my wand in, it has enough. And as you can see, it has that there. And when I craft it, it has taken some off. So 14.5 air and 18.75 terra. So that's cool. And now I have got my arcane levitator, and I can just whee. So there we go. That's pretty cool. So that's cool. Okay, what else can I show you guys? I can show you guys me burning. Okay, so there's the deconstruction table. So if I'm running out of, say, an aspect, I can just put in aspect, an item in there, and just burn it. Pretty much delete the item, and it has a very small chance of getting an aspect. And if it gets an aspect, just one, it will put it down there, and I click on it, and it will stop everything until I click on it. So I'll just leave that there and have a look in a minute. So yeah, that's how you can get some like base primal aspects if you're really struggling to get some. I don't know what item grade does. So that's a few of the cool things. That pretty much shows you how to research, shows you how to craft things, shows you how to use the Crucible. Now the next thing is infusion crafting, I think, is pretty much all I need to show you guys after this. Like, obviously, I'm just showing you brief things in only one item, like, from each thing. So, like, there's a whole ton of items and things. Like, this is just the bare minimum. Like, things all come stringing off, and there's heaps of different pages, and things come stringing off, and there's different cores and caps and aspects, and different wands. You can get, like, different wand cores, so you don't have that 110% loss on your V. You can actually like make it so you only use 90%, so you're actually saving V. You can use different wand caps, which I think just do different sort of whether you're using how much V it uses, I think, as well. There's new enchantments, so you can use like Frugal, Treasure, Potency, Repair, and Haste. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can actually make different wand foci. So instead of having like the wand of fire and stuff, you can just have a little wand foci, and you press a button, and I'll actually change wand focus. Press F, and so I'll just get me a focus right quickly. So here we go, wand focus, and you just press F, and it changes and puts it on there, and then you can start shooting your fire. But notice in the top left hand corner it uses some of your fire aspects, and just take it off with F. And you can actually get a focus wand foci bag called the focus pouch, and you can actually put your foci in there, and you can still change and put them on and off. And notice how in the top left hand corner it actually has a little foci picture in there, so that's cool. So it can tell you, so you can actually have multiple foci, or however you say it. I have some air, yep. In your pouch, or just in your inventory, it doesn't really matter, but it takes a lot of inventory space if you have heaps of foci. And you can just scroll through them like this, and you can shift press F, and it takes it completely off. And also when you shift, it can tell you the exact number of, so I've got 14 air, 18 terra, 13 ignis, and 25 aqua. So let's have a look and see. So it's stopped because I got some Predito. So you click that and then continue. And see, I've got 1 research point per Predito. So that's cool. So it gives me extra points. So I think that's it for this episode. I've showed you how to drain aura nodes into your wand. I've showed you how to use the this crafting table. I've done a bit more researching. I've showed you the deconstruction table. Crafted a few things. I showed you a bit of taint monsters and things, and I don't know what this thing is. Taint spore. Wow. And I just got Vitian aspect, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually wearing goggles revealing at the moment. That's why I can see that stuff when I go over it like that. If I don't have goggles revealing, it's visible just. But yeah. So I reckon that this should be the wrapping up point for part 2. Now there's still infusion crafting to show you. So in between episodes, I'm going to research something that I can infusion craft, and then I'm going to do an infusion crafting and show you guys that everything you need to know, set it all up, get it prepared, and I'll be back next part. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe. Uh, Thanks for giving me your time to watch this video. I enjoy it. I appreciate it.